Hello, and welcome to Food Safety Tech's all-new Food Safety Training Calendar. This video is intended to give you instructions on how to enter your courses into our training calendar. First, you go to foodsafetytech.com/training calendar/community/add. Once you get here, you'll add the title of your course, and you can add your course description. Feel free to use any of these editing buttons along the top to customize your content. The content should be limited to approximately 300 words to describe your course. Next, you should go in and choose the date of your course. If you have a date that is across a range, then you'll choose the start date and the end date. In addition, we like that this all-day event box be checked in lieu of choosing the actual hours of your course times, because this provides the best experience for our users when they're searching for courses. The Schedule Multiple Events button, that is for courses that, for instance, are a 3-week course that happen for 3 weeks on consecutive Thursdays. So that's what that means, and only utilize that button if that is indeed the way that your course functions. Next, you can put in your company logo, so choose an image here. And then all of our courses have a category assigned to them. So there are 10 categories to choose from. So for instance, if you have a course that is a HACCP course, but it also is a course that covers ISO 9001 and HACCP, then you can choose multiple categories. It's fine to choose multiple categories as long as they all apply to the courses that you're entering into the system. The only two categories to be careful with, though, are general food safety and good manufacturing practices. These boxes should only be checked if they are the only choice to describe your courses. General food safety is intended specifically to be a catch-all for anything that is not included in any of the other categories, so really that category should only be chosen if none of the other buckets apply. Next, you can put in the location of your course. So sometimes you might see drop downs in here, and if there's one that applies to you, you're welcome to use it. Otherwise, you can create your own new location. So for instance, my course is in Phoenix, Arizona. And so when I type that in, I'm going to click on that new link that it created for me. And this now gives me the information to put the slots to put in information about my course. All of these course fields are optional, so you don't have to put any of this information in. But if you want your course to be located by geography, it's really key to enter as much as you can here. For instance, postal code is the critical way that courses are searched by. So at minimum, we really do suggest that you put in a city, state, and zip code. But if you know the specific address from your location, for instance, if it's going to be at your San Diego headquarters, you could put that in as the name of your office there. Or if you don't know the exact location yet, for instance, it's just going to be in Phoenix, Arizona, and you're not ready to actually book your venue yet, you can just put in Phoenix, Arizona, and it'll still come up and searches just as well. You could you choose the name of your hotel if you're having it at a location such as that. And you can, again, put as much information in here as you would like. Next, you're going to choose the name of the training provider, which is the name of your organization. So feel free to, if this is the first time that you're putting your company name in here, then you can just, as well as before, you can put in for your company your phone number, your company website, and an email address if you would like to add that. Those are all optional if you do not want to include it. It's important that if you do have multiple divisions within your company, that all of the divisions of the company are using the same company name. So please be sure if you have that applicable to you that you do follow that guideline. Next is the course website. So if you have a web page that specifically describes this course, then what you can do is enter that URL here. And the cost field. So if you leave this field blank, then there will just be a blank up next to the course cost. Likewise, if you enter 0, it will register that the course is free. Otherwise, you can put in the cost of your course, and it does appear in US dollars. If this is a Canadian course or you need it listed in some other currency, just please email FST after you have submitted your course. And before we approve it, we will go in and change the currency on the back end for you to update that. Next, you just click the I'm not a robot button, and then you hit submit a course. When you hit submit a course, it goes into our queue, and within 48 hours, we will go into that queue and approve all of your course listings. As long as they meet the requirements that have been outlined in this video, then they'll be approved. Otherwise, if there is an issue, we will contact you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to FST, and we'd be glad to answer anything else that we can for you. Thanks, and good luck.